Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The first thing in meditation is never do meditation. Thank God. Relax. Don't waste your time and energy in doing meditation. See? Whenever we do something, it has a beginning and it will end. So, what is our meditation? Meditation for half an hour, rest of the day frustration. So the first principle, we should not do meditation. Meditation is to be lived 24/7. See, an example will make it clear. Yesterday, on a very good day, Dhanteras, our Arvind Bhai has become a grandfather. So Lakshmi has come on Dhanteras. Now, when his daughter was carrying, so many things must have been told. Don't eat this, don't eat that, don't do this, don't do that, so many things. Afterwards also she will be told 101 things. And all those things will be only do's and don'ts. Never before the child was born and after the child is born, never anybody will ever tell her, love your child. See? Now love is a verb or a noun? When a boy loves a girl, it is a verb. And therefore they say, I have fallen in love with somebody. So when you fall, you get hurt. That hurting is called as marriage. See? And thereafter suffering throughout life. Because the love has become an action. Therefore, love begins and ends also in divorce. Same way, meditation, when it is done, it begins and it ends. See? But the love that the mother has for the child, it never begins and never ends. Because she has love for the child. So the mother lives in love. See? And that love includes everything. See, giving punishment, hugging, kissing, giving one heart, everything is included. Because their love is an experience. It is a noun, it is not a verb. Exactly the same way. See, my friends, all those who do meditation, they suffer. See? And their achievement is, now I can sit for half an hour. See? Sitting half an hour, if there is meditation, then all buffaloes are the great ones. They sit hours together. For us, a mosquito comes and lands on our head, we get disturbed. And before those pure buffaloes, even a truck comes, they'll simply look at the truck. So what? See, friends, therefore remember this first principle. Meditation is not done. Now, why I am against meditation? Because whenever there is some doer, then the result is expected. See? When you are studying, then you expect that I should get this many marks. When you are doing business, you expect I should get that much of profit. In the same manner, when we do meditation, we are expecting something in return. And the truth is, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. You have nothing to gain in life. You have nothing to lose in life. In being, there is fulfillment. In becoming, there is incompleteness. See how simple it is. Being man is complete. Being a son, being a husband, being a father is not complete. There is still something lacking. Therefore, we have to first understand that all the experiences are happening in the mind and according to what we think we are. I cannot be miserable as a husband because I don't think I am husband. See, I cannot be miserable as a rich or a poor man because I don't associate myself with the money. I don't think myself to be orphan because I don't consider myself to be born and abandoned by somebody. Think how simple it is. So, as we think, so we are. Now we have started thinking that by doing meditation something will happen. See, friends, therefore meditation is correcting this notion about ourselves as to what we are. See, presently our notion is I am so and so and I have to do something. We are all suffering from the disease called the disease of doing. I have to do something. Even love also we do. We don't have love. We do love. See? And because of that, the meditation is also done. See? Now see, when we do something, what happens? And when we are something, what happens? This point I am exhaustively explaining so that the wrong notion should be removed. One day I had to go somewhere and take food. And now look at me. Don't look, they are not new people, they are same old stuff. When you look at others, I feel jealous. So, somewhere I had my lunch and there were about half a dozen Mahamayas, mothers, standing and watching me how I eat. You do not know my suffering. They give the food and then all of them watch how I eat. See? And they also say, Swamiji, for the first time we have prepared. So you are a guinea pig. So when I was taking food, all of them were watching. So when I took my bite to be taken to my mouth, my attention was not at the food, at their face. And their mouth started opening. Because food was going. Identification. And when I saw whose mouth is widely open like a crocodile, then I said, Mama, please come. So she came. Then I said, before I eat, I give it to Bhagavan Sri Krishna and you are my Krishna. So she ate it. Everything was over. Afterwards, when I was sitting, she said, came and crying, Swamiji, what will happen? I said, I don't know what will happen. Do you know today the Ekadashi? And you gave me to eat, I ate it. Now Ekadashi eating rice, what will happen? I say, you know, you go to hell. Now be attentive. I have eaten food. In that, I was born. I have eaten. Doer is born. And when the food goes in the stomach, sometimes there is a constipation, sometimes there is dysentery. So when there is a constipation, it is a merit. And it is a dysentery, it is a sin. No. Because in the process of digestion, I is not involved. Digestion happens exactly the same way. When meditation is done, it is successful or not successful. And both ways, it is a burden. When the meditation is successful, then discussion. How long you meditate? I meditate half an hour. Why? I meditate 1 hour. Competition. Because I is born. See, friends. Therefore, what is meditation? Meditation is Karnataka. Live in this world as an actor lives on the stage. See, in earlier days, the ladies were not coming on the stage to act the ladies' part. The gents used to act and they used to dress like a woman. Bala Gandharva. He was to do it like that. So when he is acting as a girl or a woman on the stage, that time also he knows he is a man, is it not? Then what he was doing? He was acting in the same manner. Husband should act as a husband, but should not forget he is a man. Then what will happen? Net result, he will be a happy husband, an impossible thing. See, friends, he has to do nothing. As long as he is in front of the wife, behave like a husband, keep quiet all the time, go on moving the head in such a manner, it is neither yes nor no. She gets confused, you are relaxed. Live in this mode 24/7. You are living in meditation. This can happen only by correct understanding. When we use GPS, 2 points are necessary. Point of origin and destination. So where are we? Point of origin. Point of origin is this world. We are lost in the things and beings, possessions and relations. There we are. And what is the destination? Destination, what we are. So when I am sitting for meditation, now who is doing meditation? Where I am in front of my wife. Therefore, who am I? I am husband. So who is doing the meditation? Husband. When husband will do meditation, who will be his Ishta Devata? Mahakali. Tongue out, eyes red, khadga in the hand. Now with that kind of thing, can he be at peace? So what is the first thing he has to do? Whenever you are sitting for your prayers, remember this principle. Don't become anybody. Just sit, relax. When you don't become anybody, there is no possibility of failure or success. See? Like when sometimes we play with the children. So we are just playing for a time pass so that other work can be done. Otherwise they are troubling. But for us it is a time pass, but for the child, He is wanting to win. See, therefore he suffers or enjoys. We are relaxed. In the same manner, first step in meditation, when you are sitting, don't become anybody, remain as nobody. Are you not doing this thing? When you are driving the car, are you having predetermined ideas that at every moment how you will do the steering? No. At the last moment, when there is a pothole, when there is some stone, when something is, at the last moment, you are not fixed. Be attentive. You may be driving the same distance every day from your home to your working place, every day. But every day, every driving is unique. It is not the same. How important it is. Because you are not having preformed ideas. So when we are sitting for prayers, that time first principle, we have to remain as nobody. When we live as a nobody, we are living in meditation. See? Because somebody is always influenced by something. See? Now, he is blessed with a grandchild. Now, how many people are blessed with grandchild in this world? And how many grandchildren are born? Was he happy that much as much he is happy now? No. Day-to-day experience. Because relations. We don't say don't have relations, no. But we must know. We all have to play different roles. And how to play the different role? Again our Mahamantra tells, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Now where are we in satsang? When are we during satsang? What should be we, satsangi? You have not done anything. Can you define this experience? It is unlike any experience. Because this experience is not created. See, friends. Remaining in this poise and conducting the business of life is meditation. The net result will be, we will remain in this world and yet we will not be influenced by the world. My friends, this is our natural status. We are not influenced by anything or anybody. Only recognize this. The technical word is pratyabhijnayate. Recognize this. Now how do we recognize? A simple example. See, now I am seeing red color, blue color, green color. Are my eyes affected? So, not getting disturbed by any color or any form is a natural state of my eyes. Whether we hear Ram Nam, or we hear the birds chirping, or we hear the braying of the donkey, or we hear the singing of a Tansen, ears have no influence. They eliminate every sound. Come back to the mind. Mind entertains all thoughts, good, bad, noble, ignoble, divine, devilish. Mind is none of them. I support the son, I support the husband, I support the father, but I am none. How I have become three? Because of reference of the conditioning of the father, wife and the son. Non-referential existence is the ultimate truth. Then one day it will click you. Thoughts cannot be born without a reference. Reference is when you are husband or wife and then sit for meditation. You will have the reference of wife or husband. Sit as a mother or a child. Reference will be of the child or a mother. And sit as nobody, no reference, no thoughts. So what is meditation? Not becoming extraordinary, not becoming someone special. And when such a status is attained by proper understanding, not by doing anything, proper understanding, then our vision changes. And in that changed vision, what we experience is beyond the limitations of this relative perception. See? Because now the vision is completely unaffected by anything that is perceived, anything that is experienced. See? Now what is that vision? Our understanding undergoes tremendous metamorphosis. Presently our understanding is, I am inside the body. Therefore, I who is inside the body and you who is outside the body. I versus you. Samsara begins. Mai aru mor toratai maya. I said this thing, but you said this thing. I said this thing. You said, whole life goes in that. So what is the problem? This is the problem. We have this notion. We are inside the body and the world is outside the body. Now let us work on it. In this hall, what we call it as a hall space. Outside, total space. Now from the hall's point of view, we are inside the hall and our cars are outside the hall. From the space's point of view, the hall is in the space. The space is not in the hall. The space is not influenced or limited by the walls of the hall, is it not? You don't have to do anything. Now evaluate this experience. When, from the spacer's point of view, in and out is redundant, then everything is in me. And that which is included in the definition of I, that we do not hate. Upanishad says, Yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut vijanataha tatra kam mohaha kashokaha ekatvam anupashyataha. He who has come to discover everything is me. That means when everything is included in the definition of I, we don't hate that. Therefore, for the space, whether it is in a holy church or it is in a commode, space is not influence. Space doesn't become holy, doesn't become unholy from space's point of view. From our point of view, it is holy unholy. So what is meditation? Change your standpoint. Now to change that, again, analyze your own experience. See? We are alive as long as breathing is going on, is it not? When breathing stops, life goes. What is breathing? Air movement, nothing else. So if this inner air, what we call prana, and outer air, what we call atmosphere, if we cut their connection, Ram Naam Satya hai. Therefore, the air is not inside. The body is in the air. Like the hall is in the space. Exactly the same way. The life is not in the body. Body is in the life. And when we thus start living as space, we will not be influenced by in and out. When we start living as life, we will not be influenced by my child and your child, a human being or an animal. Life is everywhere. See, friends, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started from Calcutta to Vrindavan, those days no vehicles, no roads, nothing. So when he was going through the forest, all the wild animals were with him dancing, forgot all their enmity. Why? Because he was no more living as somebody, but he was living, life was lived through him. The expression of life is mind. In the stone there is no life, therefore there is no mind. But wherever there is life, there is mind. And this mind is creating the problems. I versus you. See, friends. So we go a step further. Now we are out of the body, we are out of the life. Out of the body, we are merged with the total air. So in the air there is body. Now whatever we are seeing in this world, that must be included in our mind. That which is not included in our mind doesn't exist for us. See? Like many times it happens. One day I was going somewhere for my lecture and Hari put on my shirt and lungi and started. Sat in the car. elderly people normally hesitate. There was one small little girl, when I was going to the stage for giving my lecture, in India it happened. She came, Swamiji, wait. I said, what happened? You have not closed your buttons. See? The buttons are open, was not included in my mind. Therefore, it didn't exist for me. So the mind is the same. That which is included and where the knowledge happens, from mind's point of view, in and out is redundant. Now, how this in and out comes? Be attentive. When the mind is obsessed with a particular form, friends, mind is two types. I am just trying to explain. Very difficult topic. Like gold is two types. One is gold has no form. But when it is presented in the form of ornament, it has a form. This form separates itself from other forms, although everywhere there is only gold. Exactly the same way. Like there is one space, there is one air, there is one water, there is one fire, there is one earth. Exactly the same way, there is one mind. And that mind is expression of life. But this mind takes the shape of a particular body. And thereafter, I versus you is born. And when we carry the burden of anything, we want to unburden ourselves, is it not? Like these ammas, they carry the hold on. They call it purse, but it is hold all, including the husband. So whenever they get a chance to go and sit somewhere, they will not sit directly. First of all, unload and then sit down. Be attentive. Are we not doing the same thing? What is sleep? In sleep, we are nowhere, we are never, we are nobody. Because the mind has dropped the shape of the body. Be very attentive. These are very subtle points. In one of my management conference, I wanted to tell this point to the necktie brand seekers. So, when all were sitting, I said, hey, today we'll have one game. Management is only games they play, nothing else. So, I kept one papad on the stage, on the table. And then I called, is anybody Sindhi among you? One Sindhi, yes. Please come. Sindhi means papad. Like Gujarati means dhokla, Sindhi means papad. So I called him. I said, please lift the papad. And your hand should be at the level of your shoulder. Hold it like this. And then I again started talking something different. My attention was on his hand. After a few moments, his hand was going down. I said, excuse me, you have to hold your hand properly. Again, after 2-3 minutes, again, I said, come on, you are not a baby. You have to be told again and again, hold it properly. Third time, he said, Ami, I cannot. You cannot? Okay, eat papad and go. So he was very happy, took the papad and ate. He said, Swamiji, what is this? I said, if you have got little grey matter, you will understand what I have done. whatever insignificant may be the burden that you are carrying, ultimately, after a long time, that insignificant becomes significant, is it not? This is meditation. Are we not carrying the burden of the past? See? I was here, I was there. I had done this thing, I had done that. Who asked you? We keep on talking about our past and we want to unburden. So we find out some victim and start pouring on him. We don't understand, nobody is interested in our past. Everybody is concerned about their future. But we want to unburden. See, friends, so how to unburden this past? By the simple technique. Before we talk to somebody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? But we have to talk. When 4 people are sitting together and talking, and they are talking on something, and we are simply listening, but we want to get into it. And then we bring some story somewhere. And we want to get involved that samsara begins. Therefore, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Your mind will not be dissipated in this world. Come back to yourself. See, friends. And thereafter, when we go to sleep, exactly what happens? See? When that gentleman, he left the papad or ate it, what happened? His hand was holding a shape, particular shape. That has created burden on his hand. Because normally mind is formless. Like the water is formless. Tattva, the truth is always formless. Metals are formless. Air is formless. Water is formless. Space is formless. Clay is formless. Therefore, you can make any form out of it. See, the truth is always formless. Similarly, the mind is formless. But when the mind is holding on to this particular body, the mind is carrying the burden of this body identification. And therefore, what is the way? Go to sleep. Now, what is sleep? Be attentive. When this hall is dismantled, broken, what happens to the hall space? It merges with the total space. Does it go out of this hall? In the same manner, when our mind drops the shape of the body that it is holding on to, individual mind merges in the total mind. Total mind is one. That total mind is responsible for metabolism of the body, digestion, all physiological functions. They are conducted by this one common mind, not the individual mind. And therefore, physiological norms are common for all human beings. Mental problems, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, they are common for everybody. Because it is one common mind. It is functioning in and through. But what happens? This mind gets identified with one particular body, and thereafter I versus you, like the waters and the ice cubes. Ice cubes have got a personality, a shape, size, individuality. Waters don't have. See, ice is a singular word. Waters is always plural. See, because infinite. How simple it is, my friends. Therefore, what should be the meditation? Come out of this small, pokey individuality. And how this individuality is born? Only after body identification. See, my friends. And if we want to live in meditation, let our individuality be dropped. And that is attained by being ordinary. We don't have to become extraordinary in life. See? Otherwise, holier than thou. See? These people are eating non-vegetarian. I don't like these people. I like only vegetarian. Then there is another brand, latest brand, vegetarian. I am vegan. See? Better than you is the snake. Eats only this air and water. See? Let us drop this idea that we are someone extraordinary. No, friends. See? And when this extra, including fat, is dropped, you see what a joy it is. See, my friends, meditation is therefore consciously giving up all that we were holding throughout our life. Give it up. It is not doing something, giving up. Upanishad says, na karmana, na prajaya, dhanena, tyage naike amrutatva manashuhu, parena nakam nihitam guhayam, vibhrajate yadyatayo vishanti, vedanta vijnana sunishchitartha, sannyasa yogat yatayaha shuddha sattva, te brahma lokeshu paranta kale, paramrutat parimuchanti sarve. All what I explained to you is this. Na karmana, not by doing meditation you can attain anything. Na prajaya, there are two types of progeny. You people have what is called as the bindu santati, biological procreation, bindu santati. And Babaji and their disciples, that is called as nada santati. Giving upadesh in somebody's ear and giving the mantra, giving the diksha and tying him down throughout life. See? And there also then I have got so many ashram, I have got so many disciples, I have given diksha, Are Ram, Ram, Ram. आकाश से टपके खजूर पे लटके. One person happened to fall from the space and he got hung up on a palm tree. Come to the ground. See, friends, and when you are relaxed, not having any personality, you merge. See? And when we have got a strong personality, we don't merge with the totality. We maintain our identity separate. No. Therefore, what is the culprit? Culprit is wrong notion. How the wrong notions are born? Because of body identification. Therefore, what is the beginning of meditation? Now start playing meditation. Don't do. Start playing meditation. See? Like we play with the children. Or you must have seen in your house, two kids, brother, sister, or sister, like that. Then they play home. And in that, the brother becomes the husband and the sister becomes the wife. They are playing. And no script writer, no choreography. Every day what they are seeing, they are doing it. So the husband comes and tuck, only by the mouth, it is only in the space. Tuck. Inside she, who is there? Who else can come to this horrible place? Answer. And then she opens the door. That is the everyday sound the children hear. Music, direction, everything is included. Then the husband says, is there something to eat? Come home and eat my head. Then husband watch, I'll go hungry then, it is empty. See? And then she said, wait a minute, I'll give you something from the fridge. She opens the fridge. Nothing is there. Opens the fridge. Takes out. Take, this is yesterday's leftover sandwich, eat this. Now the husband boy says, stop for a moment. Yes. You are just imagining and giving me, is it not? Why don't you imagine? Take rasgulla, rabdi and bundi ka laddu. You are only imagining, is it not? Why not we imagine we are happy? Play. How simple meditation becomes. Just play meditation. So when you start playing, now just play what it is like being other than the body. Play. See? Then you start working on yourself. This world is real only when I am identified with the body. In the deep sleep or in the dream, this world has no value, no existence for me. Because in deep sleep and dream, I am not identified with the body. Don't have to trust me. Analyze your own experience. And therefore, when we are not identified with our body, as in deep sleep, are we not happy? And what is the experience of the deep sleep? When we are not identified, 2-3 things happen. Number 1, there are no desires. Number 2, there is no sense of incompleteness. Number 3, there is no sense of otherness. Number 4, we are happy. And when we are happy, do we remain happy silently? What happened to you? I am happy. No. When we are happy, we open up, laugh, make sound. Therefore, all those who snore in deep sleep, they really sleep. All others are struggling to sleep because they are not sleeping. Therefore, what is meditation? Be happy. Oh God, you come back again to the same thing. Okay, be miserable. See, friends, I am not telling you become happy. Be happy. And what are the signs of happiness? Living at 0 complaint level. No complaints. You are happy. See, friends, we have to thus live 24/7 in meditation. So when we are thus playing meditation, when I am not identified with the body in deep sleep, no desires come, no relations bother me, So now I am waking. Now let me play what it is like being in deep sleep although awake. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. The wise man is awakened to the truth, to which the ignorant people are sleeping. And the relative, apparent, illusory world, which is taken real by the ignorant people, that is not even recognized by the wise man. See? Meditation is lived 24/7. Waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. Am I not a man, whether I am a son or a husband or a father? In the same manner, let there be waking, dream, deep sleep. I continue to be what I am. Slowly and steadily, we will come to discover this. That we are not disturbed by anything or anybody in this world. This is the rule. How simple life becomes. Refuse to get disturbed. And the disturbances are called as desire. See, we look at something, then the mind starts reacting. So perception aspect of the mind is God's creation. After that, the projections begin. That is our creation. See? The girl is created by God. God's creation. Now that girl is seen by us in different ways. The father looks at the girl as daughter. The husband looks at the girl as wife. The child looks at the same girl as a mother. So out of that one girl, these three criteria, three characteristics come out. And who are miserable? These three non-existing. These are relational, they are not real. So what it is like playing meditation, live in this world, do not create possessions and relations as the foundation of our life. How many things we have been possessing? So many things. See? There is no end to that. Lesser the possessions, lesser is the burden on the head or the mind. Then you will come to know all thoughts are with reference to something. And if there is no reference, no thoughts. Freedom from thoughts, although living in this world, is meditation. See? See, my friends, it is not difficult. Only we have to correct our focal length. When we are buried under the burden of body identification, all these things come up. So, meditation is first step to be taken what it is like being other than the body. So, effects. First we will see the effects. From the effect only the cause is reached. See? So, effect of body identification is desire about the worldly things and worries about the worldly relations. This is the effect of body identification. What should be meditation? Worldly things should not become a burden and an issue for us. And relations should not make us miserable. A relative can give you only relative happiness, cannot give you absolute happiness. Absolute happiness you can get from yourself. See? Then how to live in this world? Karnataka. Don't forget this Maha Mantra. This is what Bhagwan Krishna and Rama did. Rama Leela, Krishna Leela. In Leela what happens? Everything appears happening. Nothing happens. You all know, after living for so many years in Chitrakoot, Bhagwan Ram in the last year thought, let us go for outing, board over here. Then he told, see, we are going out, there are too many, troubleshooting people. Somebody will come and take your car away, take your phone away. So what is to be done? Carry a fake phone, not the real one. So let them take, doesn't matter. That technique was from Ramayana. So Bhagwan Ram told Sitaji, hide your original form in the element fire and bring out the Xerox copy. Bhagwan Ram was walking ahead, followed by the Xerox Sita, followed by Lakshmanji. And they were going everywhere, all that happened. Only Rama and Sitaji knew this. Nobody knew it. And then Ravana came. He took away whom? Xerox copy. Original was there, intact, in the custody. And when Ravana was killed, Sitaji has to be taken away. So Bhagwan Ram tells, I want to have the Agni Pariksha. Means what? These Xerox may be returned back to the element fire and the original form of Sitaji comes out. This was known to Bhagwan Ram. But how he was crying, Meri Sita kahan gayi? Where my Sita has gone? Ravana has taken. I am so miserable. He was playing fool. What is that? Rama Leela. And his acting was so perfect that Sitaji got confused. No, not Sitaji. Satiji got confused. And she tells Lord Shiva, you are telling Rama is Brahman. Brahman, what Brahman? Crying for a wife like an ordinary human being? See? Because his acting was so perfect. As if he is really crying for his wife. See, friends, same Bhagwan Krishna. See? Married 16,108. Everybody he fooled. He is with everyone. And everybody thought that he loves me the most. Because he is with everyone. Friends, all the problems of our life can be dissolved only by this one principle. Life is just a mega drama. Whatever role we are given, play your role perfectly well. See? Let there be life in your role that you play. One story I had told number of times. Last practice of the drama was going on. Tomorrow it will be launched. And the scene was, one terrorist comes, takes a gun and shoots the other person who is reading a newspaper, and then he dies. So terrorist comes. And director is watching the whole cinema. What is the whole scenario? And he shoots, tack, 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 sound synchronization, action, everything perfect. And he shoots and goes away. Now the person who is shot dead, he has to die. Now how he dies? He folds the newspaper properly and keeps on the table. And then he undoes his lungi, which was up there, and slowly he dies. So the director becomes angry. There is no life in your death. See, friends. In the same manner, play. What a role we have to play 100%. That is living in meditation. See? Then what about meditation? There also you play. See? When you are playing, you will not carry the burden of success or failure. Bhagavad Gita. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. When you are living in this world, either you may win or you may be defeated. When you win, you gain. If you are defeated, you lose. If you gain, you are happy. If you are defeated, if you lose, you are miserable. Bhagavan says, Same krutva. Let us remain equanimous to all the complementary opposites that dash against us. This is how the life is. You cannot change it. See? If we have a driving license, it is our responsibility to drive properly. We have no control over the traffic that is coming opposite. There was a husband and a wife in USA, and they were connected with the your Wi-Fi. So he could see where his wife. So he saw and he told her, "Honey, darling, you are going the wrong way. Change your lane." She said, "No, darling, I am not the one going wrong way. All are going wrong way." She was going the wrong way. See, friends, change yourself. You have learned everything. And what is the change? Drop all that unwanted we have gathered around us. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.